What's going on, guys? My name is Scott and I built this nightstand. It was super easy and I want to put together a little video on how you can also do it, or if you just want to watch me do it. It was kind of satisfying. Tell, turned out pretty nice for a beginner woodworker like me. Super simple, no crazy hardware, old-fashioned wood drawer slides like they used to do. Nice and sturdy, made out of American walnut. So I'll put a cut list at the very end of the video if you guys want to build it too, on exactly what you'll need to put together. Okay, you can see I have everything cut here to the right lengths. We have our legs, we have some support pieces, we have some stuff to make our drawer, some more pieces that go between the legs, drawer bottom, and then a bottom shelf, and then obviously our top. The top is the most important part to try to get as square and nice looking as possible. Because that's the part you're really going to see the most. But to start, how we're going to be doing all this is using these Craig pocket hole screws. It's like a template, and we're going to be flipping everything over so you won't be seeing any screws, and doing it from the bottom and basically pocket hole screwing all of this stuff together. Depending on your material thickness, they have these little template things you can adjust. Sometimes it doesn't work out because the material is not exactly the same size. But in this case, we'll be able to put it on like that. And then we're going to take our clamp and clamp it on there. Now we'll grab our drill, go in. See a perfect pocket hole. So we'll go ahead and put 4 of these in this piece of wood and 4 in this back piece, and then we're going to start screwing together. Okay, we'll put our side pieces on like that. Get everything nice and lined up as best as you can. And then grab a clamp and we'll clamp it together. Try to tighten up some of those lines. Looks good. And then we're going to grab a 2.5 inch pocket screw and drive it on. There's our top. We're going to take this piece and put it between the 2 legs like this. And then we'll end up putting a little bit of pressure on it just to hold it in place. For this part, I'm going to use the 1.5 inch screws too. Just like that, and then we're going to double that. Perfect. Now we're actually going to screw this way to link the legs and the top together. Now instead of just starting to screw this down and then hoping and guessing our drawer is going to slide in there nicely, we're actually going to go ahead and build the drawer first, and then we will just squeeze this all together. So we'll end up with nice seams and not kind of guessing on where stuff needs to go. My goal is to keep the drawer design as simple as possible. We're going to end up pocket screwing this front piece on, just 1 piece. Sometimes people use 2, but I think 1 will be fine. And then we're just going to nail on the back piece, and then we'll have an inside square like this that will basically just drop in and be the bottom. Like I said, pretty simple box. I ended up adding 2 pocket screws here just to kind of help hold it all together. But only thing special about it, as you can obviously tell, is there's a 3/4 inch depression all the way around, and that will basically, oh no, this is wrong. Wow, I just realized in real time. It should be, oh no. It should go, uh-oh. The only problem I have with this is this part is supposed to, instead of be up 3/4 of an inch, it should be down 3/4 of an inch. So the top should be all flush. So I'm going to bang off the back here in order to get these pocket screws out, because I can't get them out, and then put it back there. That's why I don't use glue. Now that we have our drawer built right, as I was saying before, we're going to stick it between the legs here, and that will help us figure out the exact spacing we need. Looks like we got 3/4 from the edge about all the way around, and then whatever this guy is on the front. Now we're going to start working on the bottom shelf area, and this is also going to help kind of plumb up these and stiffen it all up. We're going to be putting in these bars across here, so we're going to do some pocket screws in the back side to hold it all together. Very final step for the actual sliders. While you could buy expensive sliders and do all the hardware and stuff, I'm just making these wood sliders. Just drop them on in. And then we're just gonna use the 18 gauge brad nailer here. That's it. A little tight, but better than being a little loose. We also can sand it a little bit, and that'll probably make it absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand the whole thing now, and then put some stain on it. Okay, I don't know if this is something people usually do, but I've noticed that a lot of times the inside of the drawers are a little bit of a lighter color than the actual full thing. Maybe that's just because they're using a different material, but I have this random shellac from a different project. I'm gonna do the inside of the drawer, obviously not the face, because I want the face to match the whole thing. For the rest of it, I'm gonna be using this black walnut Danish oil, and then I'm just gonna be rubbing it on. Last step is I made a little template for my handle just on how I'm going to drill it out. We'll get that screwed on and we're done. Voila. Perfect. Look at that. Drawer works pretty well. Could add some wax to it if you want to get fancy, but I don't think it's really necessary. Only thing I have a problem with is the fact that I only have one of them. Oh wait, there it is. Also super nice. This one's still a little bit wet, so I'm gonna take both these back outside. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to put a comment down below on any other ideas on how I can make these things better in the future if I ever make nightstands again. Very unlikely. Also, check out this bed video I did. This was kind of a bigger project, but also was relatively easy to do. And check out this TV stand if you guys want a full matching set. That's all for this time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.